right, good morning, everyone. Good afternoon from wherever you're watching. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm just gonna be doing like a quick, a quick video on like a quick makeup. All right, not too much glamour, just a quick makeup. So follow me and watch, relax and watch. Thank you. So the first thing to do is my face is already cleansed. I cleansed my face with Mary Kay Volume Foaming Cleanser. I washed it and it's dry. So the first thing I'm using right now is going to be the primer. I'll show you. That's the primer. So I will be applying this. I'm applying it all over. And I'll use my brush to dab it into my skin. This is a Mary Kay brush. So all right. Okay, so right now my face is primed. What I need now is to use I'm using the Mary Kay finishing spray. All right, so I'm gonna be spraying my face, prepping it, preparing it for makeup. All right, my face is ready. So the next thing to do right now is I'm going to the brows. All right, so before I do my brow, I want to make sure that my brow is dry. All right, because I have an oily skin, so I'm trying to achieve a matte brow. So now I'm gonna be using the Mary Kay translucent powder. I will use it to like prep my brow. Okay. This is the translucent powder. Sorry. So I'm just gonna like apply it to my forehead. I'm trying to achieve the matte finish because like I said, I have an oily skin. So the translucent powder is very good. It controls oil, it sets your face, and it's just amazing. All right. Okay. So the next thing I'm doing is I'm just gonna brush out my brow. Permit me to use my mirror, so I'll brush out my brow. So my brow is brushed out, so I'm gonna sketch it. The next thing is to sketch, make a very nice sketch. So I'm putting on my skin. I won't be talking while I'm doing my brow. Just want to make sure. All right, so the next thing I'm doing right now is I'm gonna clean up my brow with the concealer. So I will be um, I will be using Mary Kay light bronze concealer. I use a lighter color to clean inside, just to be able to make the brow stand out. Okay. All right, so I cleaned inside with a concealer. I'm gonna do the top with my foundation color. So I'm using Mary Kay Matte Wear Bronze 5. um, I'll be using that for the top of my brow, and I will use a clean brush to just clean out everything. I'm gonna put more concealer on my brush, and I'm just gonna use it as a primer for my brow. All right, so I'm going back into my concealer, and I'm using that as a primer for my brows. Okay, so I'm cleaning up with a clean brush. All right, so my brows are clean right now. I'm just gonna comb it out a little bit more to make it look natural. All right. So the next thing to do is I'm just gonna go to my eyeshadow. Remember, it's a quick one. So I'm using this Mary Kay palette. It's like a little palette, but I love it so much. Um, so I'm gonna use a darker color to do my outer crease, and I'm gonna bring it in. I'll go like this, and I'm gonna do like a little windshield motion, back and forth, back and forth. Okay, little windshield motion. Make it straight and regular. You can always go back and clean if you see anything that is messed up. You can always like clean it up. All right, so I'll do another one on this side. All right, so back and forth, back and forth. Okay. All right, so now I'm gonna go to my brows. So I'm gonna be applying the, remember my brow is already prepped, so um, I'm using a lighter shade of my brow. Okay, so I'll show you how to like, I'm not just gonna sweep, I'm gonna dab gently. Okay. All right, so I'm just gonna go back to my darker color, the transition color, and I'm gonna just, blend everything together. Blend. All right, I'm blending. All right, so I'm gonna go to the other one. All right, so I think I'm good. All right, so the next thing I'm gonna line my sorry, before I line my eyebrow, um, let me just go ahead to my foundation. So I'm gonna be applying the foundation. um, this is the foundation I'm using. It's a Mary Kay Matte Wear Bronze 5. That's my color. So I'm gonna be applying that. This is my brush. So I'm gonna first of all use like a foundation brush to like apply it to my face, and I'm gonna like trying to blend everything in. I'm gonna do this side of my face first. So I have to make sure that I apply it all the way, and I'll bring it down. Okay, so I'm gonna blend it in with my foundation brush. So I'm gonna come back to this side, the right side of my face, and I'm going to apply the foundation the same way I did over here. And that would be it for the foundation. If you notice, I'm avoiding my eye area because I'm still gonna do the highlight. I don't want too much product to cake up, so that's why I just leave a little portion for my highlight. So I come in and blend. It's very important to blend very well so as to avoid harsh lines. Okay. Bring it down to your neck. All right. Okay, so I'm just gonna go back. I want to like blend my eyeshadow a little bit more. Like I said, you can just get creative. If you see anything wrong or you see something too much, you can always like go back and fix. Okay. All right, so that's it. I'm gonna use a powder to set under my brow where I put the concealer, and this is gonna help me to be able to it's gonna help me to reduce the risk of having harsh line. So this is a brush. This is just a regular powder. Okay, regular powder. Okay. All right. So now I'm going to my highlight. I'll make this. I promise to make it as quick as I can. So I'm gonna highlight under my eye, on my nose, and my forehead and chin. Okay. I'll go like that. All right. So I'm just gonna blend with my brush before I now use my beauty blender. So this is the technique for blending. I'll blend from the bottom and just bring it down. Keep bringing it down. Okay. Blend. I'm gonna finish up with my beauty blender. Okay. So this is well blended. All right. All right, so I'm gonna come back over here with my brush, and I'm gonna blend this other part. So like I said, from the bottom you pull it down and you work your way up gradually. So I'm gonna finish up with my beauty blender so I could really get under my eye. Okay, so having blended well, the next thing I have to do is to set my face. I'm gonna be setting it with Mary Kay translucent powder, and it's gonna make all my concealer stay in place. All right, so I'll show you the translucent powder again. This is the translucent powder. So I'll put a little bit in the cup, and I'm going in with my beauty blender. Okay. I'm setting under my face. Everywhere I apply the concealer to, I have to apply the translucent powder to set it. Okay. Okay. So I'm just gonna go ahead and line my eye, use a mascara, and allow this to like bake. All right. So I'm gonna be using two types of eyeliner. I'm gonna be using a Mary Kay liquid eyeliner for the top of my eye, and I'm gonna be using the Mary Kay the crayon, the eyeliner for the bottom. So watch, please. So I'm gonna like pull. I'm doing my waterline, so I'll pull. Can you see? All right, so this eye is done. Can you see the difference? The eyeliner always make a big difference. So I'm doing this other side. All right. So I'm gonna do the top of my eye with a liquid eyeliner. So I'll go like this. All right, so I'll go like this for the other eye, and I'll bring it gently. Okay, so I already lined my waterline and the top of my eye, okay, with the eyeliner. So the next thing to use is a mascara. So I'm gonna be using this Mary Kay Panorama Lash Love Panorama mascara, and it's very good. It defines the lashes. So I'll show you how to do that. I'll come like this. Can you tell the difference from? I'll just do a little bit to the bottom, just to bring it up. All right, so I'll go to the next eye. I do the same thing. Okay. All right, so I can always come back and apply more, you know, depending on the volume that I want. So for right now, I'm good. I'm just gonna go ahead and use a powder, and the powder right now is I'm gonna clean off the translucent powder with the powder, and everything is gonna be flawless. Sorry. So I'm going to be using the Mary Kay pressed powder to clean under my eye. Okay, so now this is my powder, and I'm gonna go in. So I'll gently come like this. Clean under my eye again. So I cleaned all the highlights. So I'm gonna use my Mary Kay all over powder brush. So okay. I think it's all well blended. Okay. So now I'm gonna go to my lips. I already used a Mary Kay Satin Lip Mask and the balm to make my lip, to take away the dryness and the crackness, and to make it moist, soft and kissable. So I'm gonna be using the Mary Kay lip liner first. It's very important to line the lip. I'm gonna line all over with this nude. It's medium nude color from Mary Kay. So okay, so I'm just gonna do the outline the outer lip. smacking. So I'm gonna go over my lips. I'm gonna like clean it out, like carve it out with my foundation shade, just to give it that definition before I apply the lipstick. Okay, so I'll go to my foundation. I'm gonna be putting all the makeup I used today. I'm gonna put it in the description box so you can see what I used, and you can try it. It's very easy. You do your makeup by yourself. So now I already applied my foundation, and I go like this. Okay, so I already cleaned out my outer lip with this, so I'm gonna be going in with my. So I'm good. So right now, the last thing I'm applying is the lipstick. So this is the Mary Kay Paparazzi Pink lipstick is what I'm gonna be using today. So I'm gonna be using this. All right, so I'll quickly go to my contour. All right, before I finish, I have to use to contour my face. I'm gonna be using this Mary Kay palette. He already has my contour, so I'll contour my nose and my face. Okay, so color. All right, so I'm gonna be blending it out with a brush later. So I go like this. Not something much. So I'm going to blend it out now. Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna put a little bit of contour on my forehead. I could also contour my forehead. Okay. contour my forehead. Okay. So before I do the use the bronzing powder, I will be using the cheek color. All right. So I'll use my Mary Kay brush to apply my cheek color. I love this palette. So I'll pick my cheek color from here and apply on my cheeks. I'll do the same thing to this other side. Okay. All right, so now I'm gonna use the highlighter, and I'm using the highlighter on top of my cheek. I'm still going back to my palette to get the highlighter. Okay. I love the bronze highlighting powder, so I'm just gonna use a little bit. Okay. All right, so I'm just gonna use the highlighter on my nose and my forehead and chin too. So I go like that. Pardon me, please. Okay. All right, so I'll go like this. I could also use I put a little bit of my finger and I go like this. And I could also use my brush and go to give it that finish, the finished look. Okay. All right, so I'll use the bronzing powder to finish up for today. So I'm gonna be using this Mary Kay limited edition Rare Pearls bronzing powder all over my face. So I go like this and I dust it off, then I apply all over. Okay, and I'm done. I'll just spray my face and I'm finished. Thank you. God bless you. Clap along if you feel